right. Cool, cool, cool. How does the music sound on your side, guys?
All right.
Is it too loud, too low?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me know.
Oh, Cosmic. Oh.
This thing is irrelevant anyway. We asked the Cosmic to begin.
Oh, you.
Oh.
Turn down a little bit.
Got you. Thank you. All right.
The Cosmic got.
Right here.
Got your laptop?
What's up, Cos?
No.
He'll have it soon. Probably.
All right. Damn, I just had it at 2.
That's fine.
All right. There we go. That should be good, right? It's too low?
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Okay. What's up, everybody? CaliGo45 here with Future Prospects. Introduce yourselves, everyone.
It's gonna cause the sauce god.
Oh, God.
This ugly ass dude. It was E-Man the Killer, aka Dio the Killer.
E-Man the bitch, aka Dio the killer.
Hold on one sec. Oh, shoot. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go and finish. Yeah, finish. Did I mention it was Bill Cosby?
There we go. There we go. Got it fixed. All right, cool. We're good.
Yeah. Edo, introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? It is your boy Edo Sane here. I'm here with my boys, and yeah, let's get it popping.
All right, and we just finished watching.
Wait, I haven't introduced myself. Nigga.
Oh damn! I am so sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
What are you doing? Alright, who wanna go first?
Motherfucker said, bruh.
Hold on, Calamop's on the stream. What should I do?
What's up, Calamo?
Hey, Cal.
All right. So, introduce yourselves again.
It's your boy.
Alright, I'm all set.
It's your soldier boy, Games Logic HD. Your boy's not going overseas. Let's go.
Woo! Woo! Let's get it. We ain't like booty here.
Is that everyone?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, you got. Oh, you forgot about Ant too.
Oh, and introduce yourself, boy. Come on now.
Yeah, no. Wow.
And
But why though?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, where you at, bro? Introduce
I'm right
yourself,
here.
little nigga.
What's up, y'all?
Little Nick, come on, cheese.
What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Ed Jeezy. Y'all may not know me.
AKA, fuck it, I want my money.
Alright, let's get serious.
All
6
right.
people watching the stream. Thank you for coming through on his channel.
So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be talking about the brand new game Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, not Project Z. It's officially called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So,
AKA Carrot.
who wants to
In
go
English.
first?
I want to go first.
All right. Adam?
No. I want to go first.
Let his ass talk with his
Matter of fact,
ass.
yes. Let the elephant in the room. Let the elephant in the room go first.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Before he starts goating the God Lord, he said this is the best Dragon Ball game trailer. I will have to agree 50-50 on that, but yes, it was hype. So yeah, go ahead.
It's a lot. It's a lot more than what they showed us previously. So yeah, I'm with Ed on
They
that.
didn't show us gameplay last time. They just showed us
Well,
cinematic scenes.
IGN, they recently just showed some gameplay, like 12 minutes, I think, of gameplay footage, and it looks pretty good. But let's
Actual
just
gameplay.
yeah, actual gameplay.
But
But
react to
let's
that shit.
let's just have Cosmic give his thoughts about this trailer.
Oh yeah,
first,
horny
and
you
then-
Hefner.
Now, 4 months ago, when we got the first trailer, I did a video talking about
Shh,
how
let
it's
him
gonna
talk.
be. And I was right. I was right. Dragon Ball Project, or AKA Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, is going to be a Dragon Ball Z Saga's remake. Not entirely a remake.
Here we go again.
It's basically Dragon Ball Z
Hey, yo,
Saga.
Cosmic.
You're gonna shut your ass up.
Bruh, I'm gonna
But
say,
with
I'm just
Saga's a
saying.
good game though, Cosmic. I think
Exactly.
Bro, we got 7
Those are the
people
good-
watching, bro. Let's not argue, man.
Yeah, come on.
it's a
Yeah,
podcast.
Let him
finish.
talk.
I mean, we giving our impressions.
Let me finish.
Let him finish, and
So-
then we'll talk. We'll talk.
Yes.
Past the cosmic. Let him finish.
Dragon Ball Z Sagas was a PS2 game back in like 2004 on the PlayStation, and I think I'm pretty sure it was just PlayStation. I'm not sure. Whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
the game was basically it'll let you run around, open world, fight niggas, destructible environments, and then you have the boss battles in the whole big area. You know, Cell and Frieza and the androids.
Yeah.
So that's basically what Kakarot is gonna be. But I don't know why they call it Kakarot, because that kind of like implies that we're gonna only play as Goku, which is kind of lame. To be honest with you.
I agree with Cosmic. Like, it's kind of dumb that they would put Dragon Ball all the way to the Frieza saga. I mean, I get what they're doing, but the series isn't fully around Goku. It's like other characters is fully around.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It should have been Dragon Ball Z Sagas.
No.
The sagas,
this-
these
No.
sagas looking ass nigga.
That's what it should be called.
Should it be sagas? No.
Now look, here's what I think, right? And I agree with you.
Mhm.
Like I know what they're trying to do here. Like the way I see it is Dragon Ball has always been about Goku's journey. So having it titled Dragon Ball Z Kakarot makes so much sense. And yes, it does. It looks like it's going up to the Frieza saga, towards the end of the Frieza saga, because
Yeah.
in the Cell saga, Gohan
majority-
is the main character, and Trunks, Team
and
Gohan
Trunks, basically.
are the main characters of the Cell saga, and so the first few arcs is really about Goku's journey becoming stronger and saving his friends against Raditz
Right.
and Frieza. So, and it makes a lot of sense to do this. And the Frieza saga was supposed to be the last arc in the Dragon Ball Z series, but because of the popularity, they
They decided to rerun it.
yeah.
Keep on going.
So I am not mad about this. I am not mad about the possibility of going up to the Frieza saga. I'm not, personally. So y'all can go ahead and say
or,
what
you know what they could have
Oh,
done?
can I go? Can
You know
I
what they-
piggyback what you said? Off you said. Not my bad,
Go
bro. I
ahead,
didn't cut you
D-Man.
off.
It's okay.
I
Go ahead,
also
D-Man.
feel like
Go ahead.
still this could be a theory though. I feel like okay. So let me put some background to it. So I feel like they doing a test ground kind of like with burst limit to see how the people react to it if it does well, and then kind of going to expand it from that. That's probably why they going it to all the way to the Frieza arc. Because remember, there was supposed to be a burst limit too. But for some reason, with Bandai, they fucked it up because the game did good. It sold well and everything, but the project just got put on a hold. So I'm wondering if they're doing the same thing with this game.
Okay.
Because because they could have really put this all the way to Super, honestly.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I feel like
And I'm thinking that's probably, and then they do it. They probably do it as a season pass. I'm hoping that's probably what they're gonna probably do. Probably expand on it with a
But-
season
You know
pass.
what I'm thinking about that?
I want to say
season
something.
pass?
I want to say something. Even
Yeah,
if
go
they
ahead.
let's say, what I was gonna say. Well, if they did do that, I feel like that would be a lot of work. And you know how people are going to say, well, if they could have done that, why couldn't they have done this? Like, if the game was already in production months ago, even years ago, why couldn't it have already been in the base game?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have
Right.
people unhappy about that. And it is CyberConnect 2, and CyberConnect 2 they want money. They do want money.
Yeah.
And
But they
like
do a good job
with
in games.
One Piece World Seeker, they're doing free DLC. Now it would make more sense if they would have done free DLC, but I highly doubt they would do free DLC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because CyberConnect.
but I'm just landing. That's just my theory on it though, because anything is possible. We don't know what goes behind closed doors, because nowadays it's politics with this bullshit. So anything's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got something to say about the season.
Yeah, go
So I
ahead.
think the season pass is going to like, y'all know how One Piece World Seeker is doing with the characters and stuff. I think
Yeah.
it's going to do the same thing with that with Kakarot.
And then also too,
Kakarot.
what he's saying, you gotta think too. If it's gonna be RPG, people gonna probably want more. So
Yep.
that too.
Oh, real
Different
quick.
So they gonna want an expansion on that.
Real
Yeah.
quick, Goton the God Lord said if the new Dragon Ball Z let us fly anywhere, it'd be cool, and it'd be more cool if we can go in Goku's house. I agree. I wish we can. I'm hoping we can go inside iconic places like Kami's Lookout, as you mentioned, Goten, Goku's house. What else? Kame's house.
You know, it'd be
Um,
really badass.
Oh, if we can go to the desert from back in Dragon Ball.
Ball, yeah.
Yeah, Yamcha's hideout and stuff. That would be pretty cool.
You
Like,
know
let
what
us-
would be badass?
What's up?
If we got movie cameos in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, from the first few
Yeah.
movies. From the first few movies.
No, all of them. All of them.
I feel like, for example, I do think this game would be successful, but I'm gonna make a whole nother video for myself about explaining how I feel like this game would be successful.
Let's
How the
not
game.
jump force this fucking title.
Okay, but I just feel like this game. Here's the thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
So they released 10 minutes of gameplay, and it shows that it's already been confirmed that you have an attack range and then you have a key blast range.
Yeah.
So this means that the combat system is not going to be, like, for example, it's not going to be like all that like fighters or like Budokai, like, oh, I'm gonna just
Like live
press
action,
square,
like gonna be
like
turn-based.
square, triangle. It's going to be a one button combo system like One Piece World Secret.
Yeah, like
But you're mashing circle
There's no-
or B if you're on Xbox or PC. So here's the thing I don't like as well is they are confirmed that you're gonna have a key blast range, so you're gonna be pressing like X or square if you're on PlayStation or Xbox or PC. I just don't like the option that you have these many options. Like you can pick this and pick that, and then the left bumper or the R1 is your like moveless instead of pressing R2 or L or R2. So it's already been confirmed that the world looks beautiful from the gameplay that I've saw, and it looks like you can travel anywhere from what it looks like with the Nimbus and flying around. It looks beautiful. You have supports where you can tag them in, and battle system. They have a level up system because I've seen in the gameplay that Radix was like a level 6 and Goku was like a level 5. And I do like that. Just the only thing I don't like that they just confirmed was it's a one button layout and a key blast layout where you can just decide like, why can't I press multiple buttons to do this and do that? But who knows?
I guess they're not going for the Dragon Ball Z route, like the fighting game, like how they have square, triangle, stuff like that. Yeah, they're not trying to do that. They're just trying to press just square for like normal attacks and circle for like key blast stuff or triangle.
Right. I wonder what made them want to do that though. Like they reasoning for that shit. Honestly.
Maybe they seem like like them games like Final Fight and stuff like that. I think they want to take that route.
Right. Let me see. Goten said if this new Dragon Ball Z game can be like Dragon Ball Z Budokai and we can pick up other characters, Gohan and Goten and Trunks and Yamcha and I don't know who that other person is, Vegeta, we can pick the villains from Dragon Ball. Yeah, but that'd probably be like DLC
that
or some
would probably
shit
be
though.
like for the season pass.
That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like they just doing this base to see how it is. If it does well in their expectation, they might expand on it. Cause who said that? I think Corey said that. Like motherfucking, they could have put all that into this game in the first place. But that's what I'm saying. Who knows what the idea was for this and stuff like that. And then you gotta think about too, if Cosme is saying this is a reboot to sagas, and we all know personally, except for Cosmic, that game didn't do well.
That's not the case.
I want to say something. I hear people saying it's more like a sagas and a legacy of Goku. You know what I'm saying?
From GBA. I mean,
I mean, people could say that. I can see that.
I mean, that's a possibility to be a legacy of Goku 4. That's a possibility.
Right.
But you want to know one thing? I feel like why they shouldn't have done Dragon Ball to Frieza Saga, because what if like they could have had like Goku versus Cell, Goku versus Majin Vegeta, like cut out the parts the other characters was in and put it in where Goku was in.
Well, see, it hasn't been confirmed that it's only going to the Frieza saga though.
Yeah, but from the looks of it, it kind of looks like it's most.
Yeah. And that's
Like,
kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Because
Yeah,
you
I
have not
noticed
seen
that.
nothing. Because they have not shown nothing beyond the Namek saga.
Yeah, nothing.
Only
no
Saiyan
Cell
saga and the Namek.
no
So
Cell
I'm betting
Saga.
the Namek saga go probably be the longest one.
Yeah.
And then that makes me think too. So what about the other characters with Piccolo in them? Because they
Are they
was
gonna be
holding
like
on to
support
Goku came.
characters?
So what about them too?
Are they gonna be like support characters or they just gonna cut to where Goku is? Like,
Yeah, because that make it too short.
That's
It's
what I'm
only so
saying.
much we saw. It's only because most of that whole arc was around Krillin, Gohan,
Vegeta.
and then Vegeta, and then later put
Almost.
Piccolo because they was holding out until
Yeah.
he came because they had to fight the Ginyu Force. Frieza and the Frieza Force was finding the Dragon Balls,
Zarbon,
like all of that Zarbon, all them fights. What about all that? That's detail. That's details.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck.
It's just, I honestly, I feel like, I don't know. I need to see more. I feel like that they're gonna pull something where maybe you could play with GT, like not GT. Why did I bring up GT? Bring up Kid Goku in a way. If they're going all the way from Frieza, I have a feeling that they're probably are going to do Dragon Ball as well. If you're going to do that, because it's going to make this series a little longer. Because if you're starting off from Z at the beginning and then just Frieza, that seems like a freaking 3-hour long RPG. And RPGs are not short, so either they're going to do Frieza only and start from beginning to Z. You gotta grind the hell all the way up to level up Goku, or different certain things in the game, then yeah, or there's gonna be a lot of side quests or a lot of side missions. I just don't know. I feel like they are gonna do Dragon Ball because in the first trailer that they showed early this year, they showed that Goku and Piccolo was facing off, and it seems like I have a feeling that they are gonna do Dragon Ball at the beginning of Dragon Ball for this.
So you think they gonna do Kid Goku there?
Yeah.
If not Kid Goku, maybe like King Piccolo and stuff like that.
See, if they're gonna do that, they gotta start from the beginning as him as Kid Goku because it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
And it'll give the game more length. Cause it didn't take the same saga didn't take that long. It did not take that long, honestly.
You'd be surprised at how many people don't know about the original Dragon Ball too.
Exactly, because everyone, Z is better. But if it went for it was Dragon Ball before Z. Because everybody say TN, all them niggas is weak. Like, you don't even know what they used to do back in the day. You understand? They humans though, but back in their prime, they was the shit. Because Goku couldn't fuck with them. TN whooped and spoiler, if you ain't seen Dragon Ball, whatever. Spoiler alert, TN whooped the fuck out of Kid Goku a couple times at the tournament. Hell, even Master Roshi was whooping his ass. Demon King Piccolo was smashing on Kid Goku. Come on, man.
Yep.
Honestly.
How do y'all feel about the graphics though in this game?
Yeah, CyberConnect too. They always do a good job visual because you can.
Oh hell yeah.
That it's their art design. You can tell by the cell shading.
Yeah, it looked like they did it hand drew it and everything, like old school, like a motherfucker. Cause they look like it literally looked like Legends on the console.
Yep.
Real shit. Like if Legends was on console right now, I'd buy that shit. Hello. For real. We really gonna be in this motherfucker addicted. Edo ass gonna be in the room. Come on and eat. No, mom, I'm doing legends. Slide it into the door.
Hey, I already got 50
this
hours on that
game.
game in like the past 3 days. So
What the fuck?
I already put 50 hours on the game in the past 3
Yeah,
days.
he already did. This man got all the characters already. I ain't even got none of the
I'm
characters.
telling
like
you,
that.
bro. I'm
Yo.
telling you, bro. When I mean I'm telling you, I stay up all night playing Legends, and I'm telling you, from the past 3-4 days, bro, I was playing Legends all the way until 7 a.m. in the morning, 8 a.m. Like that's how like I'm addicted to this damn game, dude. I don't know
That
why,
game
but
addicted, bro.
You need
Oh.
to play.
Hold on, real quick, guys. We got K Designs in the call, not call, my bad, in the stream.
Yeah,
Say what's up, K Designs.
yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's
Oh,
up?
it's K Dizzle. Welcome to the doghouse, nigga.
So
Looking
we
up.
basically
What's
we were
up?
just talking about how we felt about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and we just talked about the graphics. What do we kind of expect from the overall story mode? I mean, if you can give your thoughts on it, what you think about it from E3?
Uh, the trailer, it looked pretty nice, very good. High quality graphics, what we expect from CyberConnect 2, to be honest. I took a look at the gameplay from the live stream. Not just the trailer, but the actual gameplay. It looks
Mhm.
actually pretty nice. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 15, kinda like how you could like fish and stuff like that. You got your support
Oh
characters,
yeah, I
things
think,
like that.
and also the Kakarot story mode kind of reminds me of Storm One. Playing as Naruto only and going up to the end of part one. Because
Yeah.
I remember back in Storm One, they had you doing just odd jobs, and while you're traveling through the Hidden Leaf Village, you can summon his shadow clones to get through buildings and other type of environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a good representation of Goku's perspective of the Dragon Ball world. So that's pretty cool.
And
Uh,
also, I think like even though we are possibly only going to play as Goku in the main story, what
Yeah.
CyberConnect 2 has done in the past, they've done pretty good at making you feel invested into the story mode, even though you're only playing as one
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
CyberConnect has
true.
some good games, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All Star Battle. What else?
Yeah.
The Storm series. Was
I-
that made by CyberConnect?
Yeah.
what the Storm series? Yes.
Yeah.
This game looks fucking amazing.
I also
Um,
gotta add something about
Mhm.
like what if or are they going to add some type of beam struggle, because from the looks
That's
of
a good
it
point.
in the trailer that we got today at E3 at the Xbox the Microsoft conference, they showed that Frieza was throwing a big ass Duff Ball or a big ultimate at Goku, and you see whoever was playing Super Saiyan Goku, he was charging up a Kamehameha. So it seems like either we're gonna have beam struggles back in Dragon Ball games in 2019. From the looks of it, it's not fully confirmed, but it
Or-
looks like we're gonna have that back in Dragon Ball games finally.
As
from
for the
looks of it.
beam, as for the beam struggles, it's like since this game may not have online, we don't have to worry
Yeah.
about major
Since
lag.
it's one player.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about major
Yeah.
lag when we're doing
That's
these
one thing
attacks.
that I feel like this game would be a bestseller because of that.
And then also,
Yeah.
I would like to add another thing is, now I know RPGs are a lot of totally different things from fighting games, but I also want to add or ask to you guys, the fans, or the community or CC2, if I had a chance to talk to them about this stuff. Stuff like button mashing segments. Like, are they gonna have, for example, like Ultimate Tenkaichi? They had certain cutscenes in the game, and it showed like the button mash part where you have to mash it to a certain point to continue the next cutscene or the next fight or the next stage of the fight, basically of the story mode. So
Yeah.
it looks like in the story mode, also it looks like Goku and Frieza were like grabbing each other's hands and try to like push each other with their palms and
Yeah.
charge their like auras up. So I have a feeling that You know, are we going to have to butt mash to, you know, win that struggle? Because, you know, from what I recall watching the Goku versus Frieza fight, they didn't really do that in the anime. So if they're going to bring that into this game, or is it really confirmed that we're going to have to butt mash, or, you know, to win this segment or go to the next cutscene to beat Frieza or something like that? And I really want to know how would the Great 8 fights work, because
I hope
you
it
know,
doesn't play
Will we
like Xenoverse 2.
Will we like fly or something during the Great Apes, or will just stand?
I'm pretty sure, like you said, it would be like Xenoverse 2, a mix of that and Storm, because like Storm was pretty much filled with quick time events that had like a few button mash segments.
Yeah.
However,
Can I ask something real quick?
What's up?
I feel like during the Great Ape fight, Goku versus Vegeta, I feel like we're gonna fly around like the Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2, y'all know how they did it.
Grabbing the tail and shit.
But,
go ahead.
But
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, go
They're
ahead.
probably gonna take that feature away, the grabbing the tail.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, go
was
ahead,
That was
James.
kind of OP.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I was looking at the gameplay and I noticed that they have cameos of characters from the original Dragon Ball series.
Yeah, they have Android 8
Yeah, they
as a
doing Dragon
cameo.
Ball. They doing Dragon Ball all the way to Dragon Ball Z. Freezes.
I doubt that.
I wouldn't say that. That's like, I would wait, because with this CyberConnect 2, man, CyberConnect 2 is like totally unpredictable. What you see right now may be impressive, but when the game comes out and when you get it in your hand, it's gonna be like a fucking 5 steps back. They always do that, so
But
I'm not gonna exaggerate this game's hype.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
The anime community can never be impressed. I'm gonna just say that right now.
Of course.
When it comes to a brand new anime game, it's never, you know, everyone's never on the same page. It's like, oh, this is not enough for me. This is stupid. Blah blah blah. This.
I'll give you an example. Jump Force. When that came out, everybody was hyping it up, and then now
And then we killed it.
Since it's out,
Yep.
and now look at where we're at now.
Nothing.
One side says, "Oh, we're still playing it," and the other side saying, "We're not playing it."
Honestly, the reason why we're still playing this is just for like comedy purposes, or just that too, and also because all of us basically have the game.
Of course, you would say that. You be having them crazy.
Kind of have a better example than that. Like, Shinobi
Well, why though?
What was that? What was that, K Designs?
I said I have a better example than that. Shinobi Strikers is a perfect
All right, go
example.
ahead, Katie.
They pretty much threw in like this
whoa,
new
whoa.
RPG. So they pretty much threw in this new RPG aspect. It looked kind of open worldy, so you know we kind of assumed that it was going to be like some sort of open world kind of action game. It ended up not being any of that.
Yeah, like
so,
Xenoverse.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like I don't mind like getting a little bit excited over it. Visuals look nice and I love me some open world games, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it's going to be all that great yet.
Right.
Yeah, and you have
a lot better than World Seeker.
And even
that's also another problem. World Seeker, because it's like they had one job and it was supposed to be relatively simple. It's not hard to get the One Piece aspect out the way, and they still somehow failed on that. So
y'all know One Piece Unlimited World Red, the game that was like World Seeker, the before World Seeker.
Yeah,
they could have done that in World Seeker, like the characters, like you could switch characters. Like if I'm playing as Luffy, I want to switch to Sanji or something like that.
Problem with that is Bandai's been at a huge decline with their games recently. They start to drop in quality every year.
And it doesn't. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So it doesn't really have to be anything about custom characters or even what RPGs or JRPGs what Bandai Namco make. It's also it could be done with, for example, I just had it in my head. Just for example, Battle Z. A lot of people hyped up Battle Z. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people really did hype up Battle Z. But with the outcome of Battle Z, it was, it was just too repetitive, or it was broken because you had the car system in the game. Right. And plus the missions were like, it was okay, but you had some missions that was kind of hard to the point you had to play online with randoms or your friends to beat the level. And, so it doesn't have to only be RPGs or just, fighting games in general. It can be anything. But I also feel like, yes, this game back then when they announced this game at the fighters tournament, they did say that this game was going to come out in 2019, but now it's delayed to right now it's delayed until 2020. Now I have no problem with that because at least I remember what my boy Game said in one of his videos that now it's time to take these anime games and start delaying them to the developer or the company publishing them finish everything and make sure they have everything set and ready to go in this game. And I feel like this game is going to do that, and I feel like this game is probably going to start making anime games better. I wouldn't say great again, but better. And it's just
it's like the redemption of anime games as a whole, because with the exception of only a couple games last year that actually were okay, which in my opinion was besides Fighters, maybe SAO or whatever, were like the okay games that were actually decent. Oh, that one too, yeah. I would say that one too. So those three from last year that actually were pretty decent. All the other ones wasn't that great. And with DBZ games in general, you gotta understand, we either get an awesome DBZ game, we get an average, or we just get a straight trash game, or we might just get a mash of everything. A lot of stuff may be good for it, and then you have something that just trashed completely. Like, what the fuck was y'all doing? Y'all just dropped the ball on this, like for real, honestly. And go ahead.
Like how they did with Joan Force, like it was like you said, B-Man, it was a mixture of everything. Like it was good and bad at the same time. Good for the gameplay, bad for everything else.
Yeah, and I tell people too, even beforehand, I'm like, this ain't nothing but a cash grab, because you doing a 50th anniversary game. You supposed to go all in. You paying homage to people who actually paid for your product for over 5 generations since y'all didn't came out and brought to the West. Why would you drop the ball on that? That's a disrespect to all the OGs and then the newcomers.
And it's also,
come on, man.
And it's also like I also do like the direction they kind of are taking with this game. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of freaking side missions, and I also do like the aspect of it kind of looks like the running animation kind of looks like a little animation from Infinite World from back on the PS2. I do feel like they are gonna let us like run on Snake Way again and go to King Kai's Planet, because like I said in the announcement trailer, they show Goku training on King Kai's Planet. I feel like we are going to do them King Kai's training like we had to do in Infinite World. And I feel like especially for example, in this trailer, the E3 trailer, it showed Goku trying to charge a spirit bomb to, finish, basically ape Vegeta, and he pops up and try to grab Goku and interrupts him in the spirit bomb. So I also would like to know, like, will we be able to, are we going to have like a little story mission to like run away in time to charge up a spirit bomb before he finds us? Something like that back in the, Infinite World days. I feel like this game is going to be a mixture between, Infinite World mixed with a little bit of Ultimate Tenkaichi mixed with a little bit, of other games in the past from Budokai and others. So this look like it's going to be most of all Dragon Ball games combined in one.
This guy Cosmic still stay on that idea of sagas, bro.
Goten said, what was wrong with Dragon Ball Z games?
What's up?
It was nothing wrong with Dragon Ball Z games. It was just talking about other different anime games.
Yeah. Majority of the DBZ games that have came out have mostly been good, because especially from PS2 era, as soon as that dropped. But for the most part, majority of DBZ games were pretty good, even for most.
Edo, like I was thinking about what you said about like being able to go through Snake Way and shit. Pretty much like you'll have like quick cinematics or quick time events where you're like helping
like in Naruto,
spirit bomb and stuff like that. It's like
this motherfucker
stuff like that.
I
don't want to doubt.
Give me the ox cord, nigga.
Because like I remember like Black Hat games and stuff, because they also made those. They actually had like a lot of variety in those, but I don't know, because like they've been declining in like quality for most of the games nowadays. Like Stormfront, it's like it looks good graphically, but then you gotta think about it. Like if you look in the previous Storm games, it's like they really declined on like almost everything.
That's because
They just
most of
added
them
more
nowadays
games.
they've been trying to make arena fighters, and they need to take a break from
Yeah.
that shit. Because pretty much every game, any anime game that's been coming out, always been arena fighter. Arena fighters don't
My
fit for
Hero One
every
Justice. My
IP
Hero One
genre for anime
Justice.
games. Literally,
Yeah.
last game has been arena fighters.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like One Piece World Seeker, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though on my channel I had made a video saying I was not gonna buy it, I had 50-50 decisions on my video, but mostly dislikes because a lot of people hated me on saying that it wasn't gonna be good. But when the game released,
It wasn't
wasn't
good.
good.
It still
So
wasn't good.
I had picked it up on sale and I played it a little bit, and I did not like it. But with this game, I do feel like Dragon Ball can go anyway with their games. In my opinion, it can be arena fighter, 2D fighter, freaking 3D fighter. Shit, it can be Tekken for all I mean. But it will still sell well, and I feel like it would do well. But like One Piece, I just feel like One Piece would do better as an arena fighter than a freaking RPG in a different way. Because I understand One Piece is like, oh, I'm a set sail on the seas and stuff. I can understand like the RPG aspect of that. And now if we could set sail on the seas and everywhere and travel to different islands and on the map on the One Piece game, then I can understand that. But if it's just one island and it's just like repetitive and it's boring, then
repetitive.
Yeah.
If they did an RPG One Piece game and they had your creative characters go on their own journeys, and, they would added all that devil ass, like, okay, the drop rate for a devil fruit. Okay, I can give this to my crew, or I can eat this devil fruit and gain more abilities from it, expanding my arsenal. Therefore, the gameplay would never get repetitive. Like the islands. Yeah.
I mean, thing is, like, even if it's like open world or MMO, One Piece can do it. The problem
they can.
is, though, they try to focus more on story than actually giving it content. Because if you look at it, it actually had a decent story mode. Problem is, though, it had no content, or barely any gameplay, and no other playable characters. That's the reason why World Seeker wasn't good.
Now, another thing I do also want to think and get my actual thoughts on is the world traveling. Now, traveling around the world now, like I said earlier in the stream, that they did a 10-minute like discussion with gameplay and everything, and it showed Goku and Frieza flying around the world in the beginning, before they fight Radix, and it looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. It looks like you can go anywhere on the map, but I also want them to add this also in the game. So like One Piece World Seeker, you had a whole island, you had some towns and cities, and One Piece World Seeker, but it wasn't a lot of people. Now Dragon Ball, I really want them to do like, oh, I want to go to Bulma's house. I can fly to Bulma's house, or use a Nimbus to go to Bulma's house. But in that city area, I really want a lot of people just walking. Like I don't want it to look. I just don't want it to look.
Oh, you don't want to look like a dead space. You want it to be like
I don't want it to. I want people.
I think the best example would be Spider-Man PS4. That's the best example of how to make a lively world.
Like if they do that, then they can do it in a Dragon Ball game.
Yeah, and also in Dragon Ball, you have dinosaurs walking around in mountains and wastelands and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
like in the Dragon Ball in the Dragon Ball era, there would be like dinosaurs and stuff.
That would be the perfect opportunity for CC2 to
pterodactyl bird monsters.
Yeah. So that would be the perfect opportunity for CC2 to actually make their world of Dragon Ball lively.
It would be cool if we can go in Vegeta's house. Yeah, it would be really cool if we can go in there.
And see, that's the thing with the problem with these developers. Those little details add so much immersion to the anime itself, because we grew up, we seen these, because how would I put it? To us as people who enjoy this stuff and actually understand the intent that they're doing, people outside looking at it like, oh, it's just filler stuff, would nobody care. But who wants to just watch something that just see all fights? We want to see them off, off duty, quote unquote, and doing just regular human stuff. So going in and go hunt a dinosaur to get some dinosaur meat or whatever, that's cool, because it's like, nigga gotta eat, nigga. The fuck? I gotta
Yeah,
get to
'cause
fight,
I
nigga. I
think-
need my strength, like shit like that.
The most important thing about an open world game is adding extra content to make your player to make the gamer, want to play more. And also,
Yeah,
like I said, open worlds need a live
that's
environment.
the point of it being open world, like doing stuff in the open world. Oh, I want to go find some sensu beans. I want to prepare
Yeah.
for my battle.
So
Yeah.
Going out there, let me go to Corn's house.
And like, for example, are they gonna for
I'm gonna
example,
go
if they're
to
gonna add
Corn's house
corns,
and
like,
get them
go
sensu
ahead.
beans.
Like, bro, like if we have to go get sensu beans, would they let us go to corn? Like, for example, okay, here's my thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
So the part where Nappa is beating up all the people in the Z fighters, and Goku's on his way back from King Kai, coming back alive, and he jumps off
training.
Corn's tower, the lookout. What if we can use our Nimbus or fly all the way up to the sky to go to the lookout? Like, are they going to add that in the game? Or like,
So basically, like Budokai 3, like how you flying and stuff, trying to go with the one place,
kinda like
Gome's
that.
house.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
that's what I was also gonna add. Like for example, Naruto. All the Naruto games that you ran around in, it was always a lively village. But even though Naruto wasn't really a RPG, but it showed that CC2 can do this to Dragon Ball, but make it even more better and more alive in the cities. And like for example, I like how Ant brought up, you can, Budokai, the Budokai stories like Budokai 3, I think Infinite World, and any other Budokai stuff, Budokai 1, how that had that flying around thing, the flying around adventure mode. But even though you really couldn't like walk in the actual cities or the actual village, you still can look down at the cities and you see people moving. Like they even had dinosaurs on the map, but you couldn't really go fight them or kill them. But
little cars on the road driving out the town and shit like that, whatever.
yeah, like I would like to see this more in the game, and I feel like CC2 has the ability to do it, and I feel like they're gonna do it and execute it well. But my most thought and my most feeling about them delaying it is I feel like they delayed it is because I feel like they're trying their best to make everything look good and it looks like beautiful, but I also feel like they're going to try to add Dragon Ball content before we go into Dragon Ball Z if they really are trying to stop this at Frieza.
And I will say
But
this.
I don't feel like it's going to stop.
I'll say this. CC2.
Right.
They can easily learn a lot from past open world anime games. Like we mentioned, they can learn from their own game, the Storm series. They can learn from Naruto Rise of a Ninja and Broken Bond. They can learn from those games.
Oh yeah, there's an underrated one, the Eyes of Heaven story mode, like how they had the open world and stuff like that.
True.
It was kind of linear, but I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know. This is the first
Oh,
game
was
in the
fast.
series, though, so I'm not gonna doubt them. But they've been known to like take a bunch of steps back from each game. Like literally, Storm 4 is a watered down Storm 3. You can fight me.
Whoa,
about it.
watered down. Oh.
Basically,
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say
Somebody get the boxing gloves. Somebody get their teeth knocked out.
Nothing.
So
But
go ahead.
Katie's honest. Katie,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that I would say Storm 4 is like Storm 3.5. It's not really watered down. It's just Storm 3 with more characters.
That's exactly it. More characters, and then you just have like the switching thing. But that's mostly it. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
going back real quick, what I said about what we were talking about the dinosaurs and the cities and stuff. In the first announced trailer that they showed earlier at the Fighters tournament, they did show Goku walking his side angle. They showed like him walking through multiple parts of the map. They show him walking through the bamboo forest. They show him walking through, Capsule Corp, and they show him walking through the Kami house. Now we do know that we can go through the Kami's house and everything, and it looks like we can walk in the house as well. And it also showed in the bamboo forest that it had animals flying in the air and everything. So I do feel like they're gonna add dinosaurs in this game as well, because I mean it makes sense. They had it in the anime. But my main thing right there is they show him walking through Capsule Corp, and I just didn't see a car pass by and no people pass by. I really would like them to have people walking in the city, while I'm walking.
Like interact with
be
people.
awesome.
Interact with people.
You're right. You ain't gotta be a host. At least have a few people. We just want some form of life forms around. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Goku, how's it going? And then
Yeah.
that too. Remember, and people, this a really big detail too. Like a lot of people knew who Goku was too.
Yeah.
Like even back in his kid day, because I think the mayor knew who he was too, and the announcer at the tournament, at the Budokai tournament,
The
like stuff
announcer of
like
the
that.
tournament knew him for like years, ever since
Years,
he was like a kid.
kid.
Find it
They're like,
interesting
what's
how
up,
you can
Goku?
actually sprint in
You
this
trying to
game.
attend the world tournament for the millionth time and win?
Right?
You know, most open world anime games would have it to where, like, if, like, let's say if you just want to be able to fly, they'll just have it to where you can fly, and then you'll just do like some sort of slow run. So they pretty much force you to fly all the time. But in this case, Goku can actually sprint fast. So it's like, you know, it actually shows that they actually have multiple options of transportation. They also got the Nimbus Cloud, so you know that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, I'm finna be high as a giraffe's ass flying.
Now, can we instant transmit? Is the question.
Bruh.
Nah,
Nigga, that
I mean,
ain't
like-
till later on.
maybe the
Nah.
fast travel, but like,
Nah, that might be the fast travel.
No, they won't have it. If it's going up to the Frieza arc, Goku doesn't get it till he gets off Namek.
Who knows? Maybe you'll go to the Cell arc. We never know.
Then why? I mean, that's kind of debatable because it's called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh yeah, you're right. He has a stroke, and he only appears in the second half of the Cell Saga. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he
that's
said
what I
that they'll
said.
try to make it as accurate as possible to the Dragon Ball series. And well, even though it's pretty much known that it's Goku only playable, we don't really know that either. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
look at
yeah.
this one. We
Oh,
got
sorry.
Piccolo flying around with them. They say it's a support character, so that means
That's
that
a
there's
support.
multiple support characters. But
Yeah.
how do we know if like well, we already see that they're not their figure, but like they already have the character model itself. He can obviously fight and you can level up with him. So there's still a chance that you might be able to play with other characters. Still a small chance.
Yeah.
That's the way.
So, so who you think would be, if you saying that, who you think would be the characters? Because it shouldn't seem like if they only go in there, I
Go-
think the only characters they probably have is probably Piccolo
Kid
and
Gohan,
probably
Krillin,
and Kid Gohan. Yeah, those.
Well, we gotta
Krillin,
think about all the
probably
characters
Vegeta.
that are currently playable. I mean, like, or not playable, but that has appeared so far. Now, we got Vegeta. We already know he's gonna be in there. So, let's see.
like
He fights against Cell. He fights against 19. He fights against lots of important villains. So, hypothetically speaking, if there's more characters playable, Vegeta's he's a definite character that's gonna be on there. Gohan, he finishes Cell off. They have Cell Saga, they have to have Gohan. So Piccolo, well, that's pretty obvious why we would say Piccolo. And then let's see, Frieza Saga. Goku's not in the majority of the Frieza Saga either, so it would be Krillin and Gohan. So I think it's about 4
Yeah.
characters right there.
And then eventually Piccolo, because he got there too.
That too.
because they wished him back. They wished him back with the dragon. He would appear like when Frieza's in his second, third form. I forgot which one.
Right, and I also like, the last thing I have to say is I like how you brought up, you know, where you said everybody knew Goku, you know, like even the world tournament, you know, announcer, and I feel like I would love to see, even though if we beat the story or something, like maybe we can fly around the world tournament stage and like just, you know, register out for a tournament and fight different CPUs of people or CPUs of Goku or Vegeta and have a battle at the world
characters.
tournament stage, you know. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would like to see that in this game. Like it would be awesome to do that, and I feel like they will possibly do something like that in this game. But I mean, hey, that's all I have to say about this game. I do think this game has potential, and I can't wait to pick my copy up.
Yeah,
so.
same here. Same here.
Yeah,
This,
same. But one thing I would like to see is like a secret arc of like Edo said, like tournament, like how Goku fought Nam. I don't know if y'all remember that
Nam.
character.
Yeah, I remember now.
Nam.
Oh yeah,
Whatever
no,
that-
oh the Indian dude.
Yeah.
I need water for my
him-
village.
We need.
Him-
They said
Him,
there's gonna be lots of
Jackie
Easter eggs,
Chun,
right?
Jackie Chun, which was Master Roshi.
I think with those secret arc storylines, I think that should be, like you mentioned, that should be the World Tournament arc. I think we can have the early Dragon Ball Z movies as secret arcs.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Like they're probably
Yeah,
gonna like
you
throw in
can't
shit like
pick
World's
one.
Strongest and stuff. You know, with Dr. Willow and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think-
Dr. Willow,
I think this
Ogre
game
Slug.
should definitely begin at the end of Dragon Ball, like towards the end of the new World Tournament arc, and then we go to
Yeah.
the Frieza arc. I think that would be a good amount of hours for the story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That can be
mean-
easily done because at the end of Dragon Ball, Goku is a teenager, and he just married Chi-Chi at the end. So I think that would be pretty cool.
And then had a kid with her like the next months.
I mean, even if it just like goes from Saiyan Saga to Frieza Saga, that just means that they're gonna like go way more into depth into the story than any of these other games have ever been. So they're probably gonna put in like every single fight, every single bit of the storyline in order to extend it. So it's not like it's
they're
gonna
gonna have to.
Like the movies and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
before, like you said, Katie, with the Dr. Wheelo and Turles. Y'all didn't say Turles.
Oh well, you know.
Yeah, him too.
Lord Slug.
Yeah.
You
Lord
probably gonna fight
Slug,
against
the
people.
world's strongest.
So does that mean you think
Garlic
they'll add
Jr.
the false Super Saiyan form on here?
Oh
That could be
yeah.
a costume.
Oh yeah, you have a
or
good
a
point.
cosmetic.
Yeah, you have
I doubt
Garlic
they'll
Jr. Who else? You have many options. Hey, maybe cooler. You know what I'm saying?
But-
Like maybe cooler. Because I mean,
Cooler was like after the Frieza saga.
Now,
Yeah, it was after.
yeah, but I mean, it would kind of make sense though because Goku did turn Super Saiyan in that movie.
DLC.
That was like directly after the Frieza Saga.
I agree with Cosmic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're really directly after it too. That's why I was like, why they ain't make
Some
cooler
people
canon?
theorize that's art's alternate
Yeah,
version.
since he's after.
I mean, this is CC2, and CC2 made the fucking Kabuto versus Sasuke and Itachi scene.
Y'all
the whole
seen how I
DLC.
felt about that? I sucked at it, bro.
You think they gonna add Super on here?
I think,
Probably
If any-
not.
Probably not.
if anything, we're to get Dragon Ball Saga, all the Piccolo and the World Tournament. We're to get that. Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, end of the game. 3 months later, here's some DLC. Cell Saga DLC. Play as Gohan and Android Saga.
Or just cut to the
Man,
point.
fuck that,
or just
bro.
cut
Just
to the
rename this
or
Dragon
just-
Ball Z Warriors,
Yeah.
bro.
And this will be
Or
Dragon
just
Ball
cut to the part
Z
where he was fighting
Kakarot
Cell.
Full Birth.
And for the next
it's-
DLC,
It's picky because it's like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if they really was gonna go past Frieza and do androids and Cell. I can see Cell versus Goku at the first beginning of the Cell games,
Yeah.
but
yeah, I can see that.
if they
I can-
skip, yeah, like if they skip some part of the game where Gohan finishes off
Since,
Cell and you can't play as Gohan, then I would feel like that's missed potential for this game. But if they went past Frieza and did that, I do feel like they are gonna add that like DLC. Like for example, Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting DLC. You're gonna be able to play as Roxas, Aqua, stuff like that, which we couldn't play as in the regular game. Because Kingdom Hearts is basically Sora's story, and this is Goku's story. So if they went past Frieza and did, the Cell Saga and Gohan versus Frieza and Gohan finishes off, maybe we might have like a short DLC. Us playing Gohan and going back and beating Cell, and have that experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to wait and see because it would be cool. And like for example, somebody said, I think it was Kaden on B-Man saying that. Super, like if we have the power, the tournament of power, bro. What if we have that and we're locking on to one person while everybody else is fighting each other around us? Like, bro, like that would be dope to see first ever in a Dragon Ball game. But I don't think we're gonna get super content for this game.
bruh.
But I will be kind of pissed off if we did get Cell and Majin Buu for DLC because it's like. Bro,
Yeah.
like that's some like sagas type stuff. Like,
But
yeah, I guess, huh?
They
if
might
they
be
added the
trolling us
Buu
right
saga, if they added the Buu saga, they would have to add Goku versus Majin Vegeta, Goku versus the Fat Buu, and Goku.
Oh, and then
Super
they
Buu.
gotta have to do the board fight too, and
Yeah,
the little incident with Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta when they was over at that one place
yeah.
and they was
With
fighting
Bobby-
pew pew
with
in them on
Bobby's
them.
place.
Yeah, with Bobby was that. Yep, they gotta add all of that.
It might
Yeah,
be
like, if
cordless
they-
right now, and it might actually go all the way out to the boost socket. How much you bet?
I mean,
probably,
it might be
probably for
cordless.
DLC. I'd say for like DLC, it would
I'll
be
take it if it's in the
socket.
game, but DLC, I would be kind of pissed off about it because I mean,
I would get
that
mad.
should be-
I would get mad, but I would.
that should be in the game day one.
Yeah. I would
And
still
plus
get
it's-
it though.
And plus, it's an RPG. Like, yeah, I get buying things to do this and that, but like just buying in-game content to continue a story for an RPG is kind of like,
Destiny.
Sounds like Assassin's Creed.
like you know, like come on now, like you know.
That's different.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I mean, that's all I gotta say about this game. I'm definitely gonna probably make another video on my own talking about some things like this. But at the end of the day, I do feel. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
At the end of the day, I do feel like yes, this game got delayed until next year in 2020, and I do feel like this game will probably be announced to come out in March because it seems like every Dragon Ball game always come out early, the first quarter of the new year.
Early
Yeah.
January, like
Yeah, unless if it's like Xenoverse, like Xenoverse 2 came out like quarter 4, but
November-ish.
yeah, like October, November. But I do feel like this game will come out in March because Fighters came out in February. So
Yeah.
and you know CC2 games like they had a Naruto Generations came out I think in March or it came out like later on that year. But to be honest, I just feel like Dragon Ball games are going to come out, you know, quarter 1 where snow and everything happens. So I feel like March is going to be a good month for this game to come out. I don't know what exact date, but you know, March I feel like it's going to come out next year.
But do y'all think this game is going to be like, y'all know how PS3 had like best sellers and stuff like? Y'all think it's going to be like a bestseller?
It's
Oh, like a
Bestseller?
great,
It's rights.
like a greatest hits.
Yeah.
Possibly.
2020.
I don't trust
Possibly.
one right now.
Probably not.
No.
It'll probably be like top 5, top 3.
I do
It's
kind of
the game
see.
of the month, I'll tell you that.
I do kind of see this game winning best of E3 like Dragon Ball Fighters did. I do see this game winning best of E3. And maybe if this game. Wait, what?
Or the game with John Wick.
Cyberpunk. I don't care about that game,
Avengers.
whatever.
Avengers is winning E3. What are you talking about?
bro.
I mean, we will
can talk about
definitely-
that
We will
tomorrow.
definitely
That's
talk about that
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah, for another
No,
stream.
But-
it's already a fact.
But already, I do see this game. If it gets successful, I do see this game being nominated for one of the best RPGs at the game of the year of 2020.
Yeah.
Or if
I can
it
see
really
that.
does that well, like Persona 5 did, maybe this game could be on the game of the year list. Like this game has potential, but they just CC2. I feel like CC2 is really trying to watch and look closely at what they're doing with this game because honestly, no gaming company, no gaming developer really wants to mess up on their game, and I feel like they really are looking really hard to not mess up this game. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm really feeling like CC2 is probably not going to make. I mean, I feel like CC2 is going to make a mistake on this game sometimes, but
Yeah.
I just feel like they're trying to make no mistakes. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they might make 1 or 2 mistakes with the story. Like they did the same thing with All-Star Battle. They missed a couple scenes. Well, not scenes, but a couple battles. Like Iggy versus Ice, Vanilla Ice, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
real
All I'm
quick.
saying is, they fell in this game, we cutting their budget.
Yep.
We cutting Bandai's budget.
For real.
Don't give no money
Send me the
after
check,
that.
nigga.
CC2, I wanted a freaking Bleach game. Where's my shit? Nah, I'm just playing.
I want
Yeah.
100 games. So I was
What?
like, no.
Didn't they say they were gonna make a Bleach game?
No, we need a Yu Yu Hakusho game, nigga.
I
Thank you.
wouldn't mind a Yu Yu
You
Hakusho game though.
Rishi, when we gonna get a game?
Hey, you everybody, you Corbo here. How's everybody
We were
going?
supposed to get a fairy tale game 2 years ago.
So we
Alright.
got Dragon Ball
Real-
Kakarot.
real quick,
saying-
guys. Real quick, guys. Any last thoughts about this game? Are you excited? Are you going to get it day one?
Yeah, I'm
And you
I'm
go.
excited.
You can go
I might
first.
not get it. I'm I'm excited for this game, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one. I would say like
Technical difficulties. There we go. Okay. What about you, Cosmic?
Look at him. Hell yeah.
Cosmic.
Cosmic, are you what are your thoughts, or are you
It's
planning on
DBZ
getting a day
Sagas
one?
too. Hell yeah.
Duh. I mean, hell yeah, I'm getting day one.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah. Even though it's a Dragon Ball Sagas 2.0.
Yes.
Alright.
It is.
Alright.
B-Man.
Alright. B man, what you think?
Okay, the cool ball here. Okay, game looks kind of good. I might get it first day copy, but I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna borrow it from Mr. Cosmic here, and then I'll try to get the game for myself.
Okay. Edo, one last thought about the game.
This
Are you
your
planning on
message,
getting a day one, or are you gonna wait for the price to drop? What are you gonna do?
Me especially being a Dragon Ball fan. I'm gonna definitely pick it up day one. I might be doing some giveaways on my channel for this game, so we'll
Hello,
see. But
everyone. Subscribe to Edo saying for the giveaway.
Hi, Edo. How you
Good
doing?
morning.
But we
Good
just-
morning.
well, we just have to see it. I'm definitely. I might just give away 2 copies of this game out next year, but we're gonna have to wait and see what the release date
Quote, unquote,
is.
2 copies.
Once the release date is finally announced, then yeah, I will announce the giveaway.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely pick it up there.
Everyone, if you want to sign up for that giveaway, definitely subscribe to Edo saying for that for that free copy. I'm about to. Hold on, nigga. I'm getting to him. Dang. Games Logic. What you think about?
Nah, I got the rope right here. Nah.
So, Games Logic, are you gonna get this game day one, or are you going to wait?
Nah, I might not even pick this game up, to be honest. I'm gonna wait till people feel like, oh, this game is boring. Dies the first week. I'm like, damn, Cosmic.
No, deadass. If
Damn,
this
Cosmic,
game
what
really
happened to-
turns out to be, I'm gonna be real pissed off if this game really turns out to be like say, okay. So remember when I said March? Okay, we might get snow. I'll be out for like a whole week or 2-3 days, bro. If I beat this game in 2 days, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
But most games
Yeah,
like
I
this
hope it doesn't-
are 2 days or 3 days, like almost an entire
I
weekend.
hope.
Yeah, but it's an
I hope it
RPG
doesn't-
though. That's the thing though. It's an RPG. Like if it's an RPG, it should have more hours and more time into it.
Like Kingdom Hearts.
True.
Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts. But Kingdom Hearts 3, I beat Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2 days.
Because I'll be honest, Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't have the same kind of content that Kingdom Hearts 2 did have.
You're right. You're
You're
right.
not wrong, yeah.
What the fuck?
By the way, I'm
Who
here.
is this
What's
nigga?
up?
Sus I know.
Unknown?
But-
Oh, but this nigga come in those.
I was here
Okay.
like 2 minutes ago and said hi.
Oh shit.
Y'all
Okay.
were
Well,
deep in discussion.
all right. We're gonna get to you soon. All right. Just hold on. Okay.
Actually,
Where the fuck you been
Yeah.
at?
I just
We about
live.
to end
I
the
just got done
stream,
live
dude.
streaming.
Oh
I just got done my
well.
live stream.
He coming in with the
Yeah,
big ass Joey Wheeler chin and shit. Like he
Yeah.
can break the baby or something. Like what the fuck?
Alright.
Yo, Yugi.
Well,
Yo, Yugi, you want to drink your dick, bro?
K Designs.
Yeah, shit, the woman get
That's
shit.
funny. I love
K
that.
Designs. Will this be a day
Yeah.
one copy for you, or would you be waiting for the price to drop?
Wait.
What's the
You
deal?
see, this is me from last year. I probably would have just bought that shit day one. But then
Mhm.
after Bandai kind of like fucked us over early this year with Jump Force, yeah. I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna
Right.
milk this game dry though. Like I'm just gonna be like throwing a bunch of videos
Milk
out
it dry.
of nowhere. Is Goku gonna have Super Saiyan hair cosmetic? Yeah, I'm gonna have all kinds of bullshit out. So make sure you guys are out there.
Yo,
Yo, man,
Nigga,
it's
nigga,
legacy.
balls.
It's legacy of Goku 4.
Deadass. That's pretty much what it is.
Basically.
What do you mean?
Someone in here
Dragon Ball Z
someone in
Sagas
here want to
2.
say it's Sagas.
Tell you what,
Dragon
though.
Ball Z Sagas 2.
Stop saying that.
I'm not gonna stop saying
All right,
it.
That's
cuz,
what
let
it
him
is.
let him keep going. Let him keep going.
Yeah.
I'm hit that nigga with a temper.
We're going in order. We're going in order. You already had to.
Bro.
Alright.
I'll wait until the first week into the game, and if no one's complaining, the game is actually lit. Then I'm gonna get that shit because like
Oh
I got
shit.
that shit.
The hell was that?
$100, bro.
The fuck?
Sorry.
Like a moose.
I sneezed, man. My bad, fellas. I
He
sneezed.
done blew the
He tried to
house
hit that.
down.
He tried to hit that Almighty motion that you hit. Say, oh,
You gonna bet I get her cheek the shot here.
Bro, man, I
Alright,
scare people with my sneezes. It's so bad.
exactly.
They fear
Yeah,
for
I
their
see that.
lives.
But go ahead and finish K Design.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna wait until like a few days after because like Jump Force spent $100 to get that shit 3 days early. It was fun at first,
Ooh.
but yeah, it wasn't a good ass investment.
Bank account.
So Callie,
No, we
since
gotta
this is
have
your
unknown.
channel,
Well, hold on.
what
hold
do you think about this?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Unknown gotta
Okay.
say something first, and
Oh, yeah,
then we
Sure.
say if it's a
Yes.
day one copy and stuff.
All right,
And it's
all
gonna
right,
be
Joey, what you
quick.
gotta say?
All right, it's gonna be quick for all three conferences. EA, boring as Wait, can I swear?
Yeah.
Sure.
Boring as
Speak the
shit.
truth.
I fell
Speak the
asleep.
truth.
The only thing that was good was
Speak
Star
the truth,
Wars.
my nigga.
Apex was a little good, even though I don't play it. But whew, those. But man, I fell asleep during the sports. I'm like, oh no. All right, then it was
Exactly.
then there was Microsoft. Now, I only saw 6 games I was interested in. You got Elden Ring by my nigga Miyazaki, and freaking the dude that made Game of Thrones, Dark Souls and Game of Thrones making a baby together. Yeah, I can't wait to check my. I'm getting ready to check my controller, man, one of these days.
Yep. You right.
Got Gears of War 5. But
Mhm.
they didn't show any gameplay. That game's coming out in a few months. That's a red
Yeah.
flag.
That kind of got me.
They probably gonna put
Yeah.
gameplay out in like a couple weeks after this week.
I hope. I'm praying for that.
Yeah.
All right, and so also
Dragon
unknown.
Ball Z Kakarot.
Yeah. So back to the
That's the
main
topic.
thing.
That's sex. I don't care. That is sex right there.
So
That's
it's a day
a
one
sex
copy for
attempt.
you. You copying it day one?
As long as I have the money, sure.
Sure. All right.
Fuck it, I want.
So-
my money.
For me,
Right.
this will be.
I swear, Halo Infinite better be good too, man. And apparently, I was looking at the description. They said Halo Infinite is the next chapter. It's not the end, so there's gonna be more.
It's gonna
Just
be
add
similar
Halo
to that
already, man.
Yeah.
Just end this shit.
All right,
It's
I'm
like,
gonna
it's
just say.
like WWE with it's like Vince McMahon with Undertaker. Let Master Chief rest.
All right, go ahead, Callie.
I'm gonna say one more thing before we
Go.
end the stream off.
Yeah.
This game seems like a day one cop for me. I'm gonna definitely check it out. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I love when games are just story mode based, especially this type of game. So this is definitely gonna be a day one cop for me. But that would be the end of this Dragon Ball discussion stream with Future Prospects. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for tuning in for
Yeah.
the stream. Also,
Penis.
check out everybody's
B-Man.
channel in the stream right now. Aunt G's, Cosmic, B-Man the Killer, Edo Saiyan, Games Logic HD, K Designs, and Unknown Figure.
Who's that nigga?
After the stream is uploaded, their channel links will be in the description. And also check out my channel, Cali Gold 45, for movie
Your name's
reviews,
Rose Gold.
gameplays,
Goddamn name already!
discussions.
Rosie Goldie!
Gay ass name.
Anyway.
Cosmic, like your name makes sense.
Can.
Anyway,
does.
thank you all for
Hey.
tuning in,
Cosmic 1K.
and we will all see you guys in our next discussion. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Good morning.
Hey, yo, who's looking for